example of this. Okay, so we have 5/2 equals d minus 2 over 4. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to combine this, and we're going to combine this, and we're going to distribute this 2 to the d minus 2. And then on the other side of the equation, we're going to do 5 times 4 equals 20. Now we distribute this. It's 2d minus 4 equals 20. So now we just have a regular algebra problem. They're subtracting 4, so now we're going to add 4. What we do to one side, we do to the other. This cancels each other out. What's left on this side is 2d. What's left on this side is 24. Now we have 2d. They're multiplying, so we divide. Anything we do to one side, we do to the other. This cancels each other out. D is left on this side. 24 divided by 2 is 12. Now we can take this and we can plug it back into our original equation and see if it's true. 5/2 equals 10 over 4. Is that true? So we're going to do 20 equals 20. So yes, it is a proportion. This one is 4 over k plus 4 equals 8 over 14. You're going to do the same exact thing. So we're going to do 8 gets distributed to k plus 3 equals 14 times 4. So 8 times k equals 8k plus 8 times 3 equals 24, and then 14 times 4 equals 56. They're adding 24, so we subtract 24. Anything we do to one side, we do to the other. 6 minus 4 is 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. What's left on this side is 8k. They're multiplying, we divide. Anything we do to one side, we do to the other. This cancels each other out. K equals 32 divided by 8 is 4. We can plug it back in. And then we simplify it. 4 over 7 equals 8 over 14. Is that true? 56 equals 56. Yes, that is true. I don't have the other page, honey, because I have my camera on this. Can you give me the next problem in the book?
It's not like the same thing, but it says write a solve proportion to complete the statement, round to the nearest hundredth if necessary. And it says 6 kilometers equals blank miles.
Okay, so that's fine. Okay, let me get to 5.5 and see what they're doing, and maybe we can get one more. 5.5. Okay, this is actually super good to go over. We'll just go over it today. So slope is important. Can you see my paper?
Yeah.
Okay, so slope is the change in y over the change in x. And what they mean by that is, you know, when we have our graph paper and we have the grid, this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. So this right here is the change in up and down. So vertical, you can write these notes. A change in y means a change in the up and down. And then a change in x means the horizontal. And if you get confused, just remember when you see a sunset at the beach, this is the horizon. So this is the horizontal line, which is this right here. And this is the vertical line, and that's called y. So what this means is, suppose you have a slope of 2 over 1. It's always expressed as a fraction. And if it's not, if it just says a slope of 2, you make it into a fraction like that. That means that the up and down goes up 2 and over 1. Oh, sorry. Up 2, 1, 2, over 1. Up 2, over 1. Up 2, over 1. And you don't actually make these, I was just showing you. So you don't make these little staircases. It's just showing you what the line is going to be.
Sure.
So that's the slope of the line. The slope means how steep or narrow the line is. So some lines might be like this. Some might be like this. Some might be like this. Some might be a really steep line that's almost like a straight vertical line. And this, we can figure out what the slope is by doing that exact thing. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, and every point would join here to show us what it is. If the fraction or the number is positive, then you go up on the y-axis. If it's negative, then we go down. So if it was negative 2 over 1, you would go 1, 2 over, 1, 2 over, 1, 2 over, and these would be your lines. And then we get rid of the staircase. And this, we say, this one right here was a positive slope. That means it goes this direction. This one, because it goes this direction, which is the exact opposite, is called a negative slope. And then this one is a slope of 0. It just means that the line does not change. You don't go up and down like that. It just goes straight across. So we have a positive slope, and that would be a fraction that is positive. A negative slope would be a fraction that is negative. And the negative always goes with the y, which is the vertical. So if it's a negative, you're going to be going down. And if it's positive, you're going to be going up. Now, there's a fourth slope. So here's our first slope. Here's our second slope, which is negative. Our third slope is 0. Our fourth slope is going to be a line that goes up and down or vertical, and it's called undefined. When you have a line like this, it's undefined. When you have one that goes horizontally, it's a slope of 0. And then the positive goes this way, and the negative goes this way. So we can go over that again. So I'll do it again next session if you need to. Just let me know, and I'll send this to Mom.
Yeah.
All right. See you later, darling.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye.